Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel Dear Mathematics and also welcome to the chapter of trigonometry. In this particular video session we are going to discuss about problems based upon the trigonometric ratios of compound angle, and here it is the first problem. It is given that if sin A is equal to 3 by 5 and cos B is equal to 9 by 41, where the angle A and V are lying on the first quadrant only, then we have to find out the values of the following trigonometric functions, or you can say that the trigonometric ratios of compound angles. The first one is we have to evaluate sin A minus B, the second one is sin A plus B, third one is cos A minus B, and the fourth one is cos A plus B. So let us go through the solution of the first problem. Given that sin A is equal to 3 by 5 and cos B is equal to 9 by 41, where A lies in the first quadrant as well as B also lies in the first quadrant. As A and B are lying in the first quadrant, so all of the trigonometric functions carry the positive sign only. So from sin A we can determine cos A by using the trigonometric identities. We know that cos A is equal to square root of 1 minus sin square A, and that is equal to square root of 1 minus square of 3 by 5, and it will be 4 by 5. Similarly, again from cos B we can determine sin B. Sin B is equal to 1 minus cos square B, and it is 40 by 41. As we have to determine sin A minus B, sin A plus B, cos A minus B, cos A plus B. So just we have to find out the values of sin A, cos A, sin B and cos B. And these four trigonometric functions are here, so that we can determine the first value here, sin A minus B. That means sin A into cos B minus cos A into sin B. And now by putting these values here, in place of sin A we can put 3 by 5 multiplied with cos B, and here it is cos B, 9 by 41, minus, in place of cos A we can put 4 by 5, and in place of sin B we can put 40 by 41. By simplifying these two we can get the answer here. So just evaluate the answer here. It is the task for you. Similarly, sin A plus B, it is sin A into cos B plus cos A into sin B. Now let us put the values here. The value of sin A is equal to 3 by 5, cos B is equal to 9 by 41, plus cos A is equal to 4 by 5, and sin B is equal to 40 by 41. Then again solving these two values, you have to find out the solution here. Similarly, you have to find out cos A minus B and then cos A plus B. And these are so simple evaluations, and these are the tasks for you. Just evaluate these answers by putting the particular values that are given to you. Sin A is equal to 3 by 5, cos B is equal to 9 by 41, cos A is equal to 4 by 5, that we have evaluated from the value of sin A, and then sin B just we have evaluated from the value of cos B by using the trigonometric identity. So this is the first problem based upon the trigonometric ratios of compound angle, where both of the angles A and B are lying upon the first quadrant. Now let us see and discuss about another problem where A and B are lying on the different quadrants. Here it is the second problem based upon the trigonometry ratios of compound angle. It is given that sin A is equal to 3 by 5 where A lies in the first quadrant. Cos B is equal to minus 12 by 13 but here B lies upon the third quadrant. Then find the followings and we have to determine sin A minus B, sin A plus B, cos A minus B and cos A plus B. So first of all let us go through the given conditions here. Given that sin A is equal to 3 by 5 where A lies in the first quadrant and cos B is equal to minus 12 by 13 where B lies in the third quadrant. Then we have to find out the values of sin A minus B, sin A plus B, cos A minus B, cos A plus B. And we have to evaluate these values by taking the help of sin A cos A and sin B cos B. Here this is sin A, so you have to evaluate cos A here. We know that cos A is equal to square root of 1 minus sin square A and the value is 4 by 5. Now again from cos B we can determine sin B, but B lies in the third quadrant and in the third quadrant tan and cot is positive and here sin is negative as well as cos is also negative. So sin B is equal to hence it will be minus 5 by 13. It is minus 5 by 13. And by using these four values sin A, cos B, cos A, sin B, we can determine all these requirements. So here the first one is sin A minus B, which can be evaluated by putting the values of sin A, cos A and sin B, cos B. Sin A into cos B minus cos A into sin B. Now just we have to put the values here. The value of a sin A, it is 3 by 5. The value of a cos B is equal to minus 12 by 13. Sin A into cos B minus the value of a cos A, it is 4 by 5. And then the value of sin B, it is minus 5 by 13. So by using these simplifications, you can find out the answer here. Similarly, you have to find out sin A plus B. Just this is the task for you. Similarly, cos A minus B. Just put the formulas of cos A minus B and then evaluate this. And at last, again you have to evaluate cos A plus B. So this is all about the second problem based upon the trigonometric ratios of compound angle. Then moving towards to the third problem of this section. In the problem number 3, just we have to evaluate some of the particular values of trigonometric functions by using the concept of trigonometric ratios of compound angle. So first of all, let us go through the value of a sine 15 degree. Sine 15 degree can be evaluated by using the concept of sine A minus B. Here A is equal to 45 degree and B is equal to 30 degree. Then it will be in the form of sine 45 into cos 30 minus cos 45 into sine 30. Sine 45 it is 1 by root 2. Then it is root 3 by 2 minus 1 by root 2 into 1 by 2. So it will be root 3 divided by 2 root 2 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2. And this will be root 3 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2. And this is the value of sine 15 degree. Then moving towards the sine 75 degree. Sine 75 degree can be evaluated by using the concept of sine A plus B. So it will be sine 45 plus 30. It will be sine 45 into cos 30 plus cos 45 into sine 30, and it is again 1 by root 2 into root 3 by 2 plus 1 by root 2 into 1 by 2. So it will be root 3 divided by 2 root 2 plus 1 divided by 2 root 2. Hence sine 75 degree is equal to root 3 plus 1 divided by 2 root 2. And this is the value of sine 75 degree. Then moving towards to the cos 15 degree and cos 75 degree. The third one is here, cos 15 degree, cos 45 minus 30. It is cos 45 into cos 30 plus sin 45 into sin 30. So it is 1 by root 2 into root 3 by 2 plus 1 by root 2 into 1 by 2. Now it is root 3 divided by 2 root 2 plus 1 divided by 2 root 2, and hence cos 15 degree is equal to root 3 plus 1 divided by 2 root 2. Now it is the time to evaluate cos 75 degree. It is the fourth bit. Cos 75 degree, it is cos 45 plus 30 degree, cos 45 into cos 30 minus sin 45 into sin 30. It is 1 by root 2 multiplied with root 3 by 2 minus 1 by root 2 multiplied with 1 by 2. It is root 3 divided by 2 root 2 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2. It is root 3 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2, and it is the value of cos 75 degree. So from the four evaluations, we can make some of the remarks here. So here these are some of the remarks from the problem number 3. You can see that the value of a sine 50 degree is equal to very much equal to cos 75 degree, and that is equal to root 3 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2. And then the value of a sine 75 degree is very much equal to cos 15 degree, and that is equal to root 3 plus 1 divided by 2 root 2. Then moving towards to evaluate some of the the trigonometric functions of a compound angle, but of the particular values, that is tan 15 degree, tan 75 degree, cot 15 degree as well as cot 75 degree. So it is the fifth one. Tan 15 degree is equal to sin 15 degree divided by cos 15 degree, and that is equal to root 3 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2 whole divided by root 3 plus 1 divided by 2 root 2. Cancelling both of the common denominators here, we are getting tan 15 degree is equal to root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1. Then the sixth one, tan 75 degree, and it will be sin 75 degree divided by cos 75 degree. The value of a sin 75 degree, it is root 3 plus 1 divided by 2 root 2 whole divided by root 3 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2, and then this will be tan 75 degree is equal to root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1. Then we have to evaluate the seventh one, and that is cot 15 degree. Cot 15 degree is equal to cos 15 degree divided by sin 15 degree. The value of a cos 15 degree, it is root 3 plus 1 divided by 2 root 2 whole divided by root 3 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2. Cancelling both of the common denominators, it is root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1, and it is the value of cot 15 degree. Then the eighth one is here. Just we have to evaluate cot 75 degree. It is cos 75 degree divided by sin 75 degree. The value of a cos 75 degree and the value of cos 75 degree is equal to root 3 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2 whole divided by sin 75 degree. It is root 3 plus 1 divided by 2 root 2. Cancelling both of the common denominators here, we are getting cot 75 degree, which is equal to root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1. So here it is the complete analysis of tan 15 degree, cot 15 degree, tan 75 degree as well as cot 75 degree. Now let us make a connection in between the values. You can see that the tan 15 degree is equal to cot 75 degree and cot 15 degree is equal to tan 75 degree. So let us make a remark here. So the remark is tan 15 degree is equal to cot 75 degree, which is equal to root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1. And the second remark is here, cot 15 degree is equal to tan 75 degree, and which is equal to root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1. So it is all about the problem number 4, that means evaluation of sin 15 degree, cos 15 degree, sin 75, cos 75, then tan 15, cot 15 and tan 75, cot 75. Now let us go through the problem number 4. Here it is the question number 4, and we have to prove that tan 75 degree plus cot 75 degree is equal to 4. So here it is the proof of the number 4. Tan 75 degree plus cot 75 degree. The value of tan 75 degree, it is root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1. The value of cot 75 degree, it is root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1. Taking the LCM as root 3 minus 1 multiplied with root 3 plus 1, we have it is whole square of root 3 plus 1 plus whole square of root 3 minus 1. And it will be in the form of algebraic identity, whole square of a plus b plus whole square of a minus b, that means 2 multiplied with whole square of root 3 plus whole square of 1 divided by, and the denominator part is in the form of algebraic identity a plus b into a minus b, that means a square minus b square. So it is whole square of root 3 minus whole square of 1. So it will be 2 multiplied with 3 plus 1 divided by 3 minus 1. It is 2 into 4 divided by 2. Cancelling both of the 2's from numerator as well as from the denominator, we are getting here 4, and here it has been the proof of number 4. Then moving to the question of number 5. Here it is the number 5 question, and we have to evaluate this value. It is given that sin 7 pi by 12 multiplied with cos pi by 4 minus cos 7 pi by 12 multiplied with sin pi by 4. And you can see that it is in the form of sin a into cos b minus cos a into sin b, where there is 7 pi by 12 in place of A and pi by 4 in place of V. So let us apply this trigonometric formula, and that is sine 7 pi by 12 minus pi by 4, and this will be sine 7 pi minus 3 pi divided by 12, and that is equal to sine 4 pi divided by 12. That means it is sine pi by 3, and the value of sine pi by 3 is equal to root 3 by 2. And here it is the answer for the given problem number 5. Then moving to the problem number 6. Here it is the problem number 6, and we have to prove that cos pi by 4 minus a multiplied with cos pi by 4 minus b minus sin pi by 4 minus a multiplied with sin pi by 4 minus b is equal to sin a plus b. So let us go through the left hand side. It is cos pi by 4 minus a multiplied with cos pi by 4 minus b minus sin pi by 4 minus a multiplied with sin pi by 4 minus b, and you can see that this is in the trigonometric formula cos a into cos b minus sin a into sin b. In place of a there is pi by 4 minus a, and in place of b there exists pi by 4 minus b. So we can apply that formula here, and that is cos a plus b. Cos a into cos b minus sin a into sin b, and that is equal to cos a plus b. So let us put these values here. Cos pi by 4 minus a plus pi by 4 minus b. Let us simplify this step. Cos pi by 4 plus pi by 4 minus a minus b. Cos pi by 4 plus pi by 4, it is pi by 2. Taking a negative sign here common from both a and b, we are getting here it is a plus b. So it is cos 90 minus a plus b, and you know that cos 90 minus theta, it is equal to sin theta. So this will be equal to sin a plus b, which is the required right hand side. You can see that. So this is the right hand side, and here the problem has been proved here. Then moving to the problem number 7. So here it is the problem number 7, and here we have to prove that sin x plus y divided by sin x minus y is equal to tan x plus tan y whole divided by tan x minus tan y. Again, let us go through the left hand side. Sin x plus y whole divided by sin x minus y now let us put the values of sin x plus y, and that is sin x into cos y plus cos x into sin y whole divided by sin x into cos y minus cos x into sin y. Now let us divide cos x into cos y to the both numerator as well as denominator, dividing both numerator and denominator by cos x into cos y. We are getting here sin x into cos y plus cos x into sin y whole divided by cos x into cos y whole divided by sin x into cos y minus cos x into sin y whole divided by cos x into cos y. Now it is sin x into cos y divided by cos x into cos y plus cos x into sin y divided by cos x into cos y whole divided by sin x into cos y divided by cos x into cos y minus cos x into sin y divided by cos x into cos y. Now cancelling all of the common parts from denominator and numerator, we are getting, and here we are getting sin x divided by cos x, it is tan x, sin y divided by cos y, it is tan y, and again in the denominator part, sin x by cos x, it is tan x minus tan y, and this is the required right hand side part, and here the problem has been proved. So it is the solution all about the problem number 7. Now let us go through the problem number 8. Here it is the problem number 8, and it is given that if a plus b is equal to 5 by 4, then we have to prove that 1 plus tan a multiplied with 1 plus tan b is equal to 2. And in the second part, cot a minus 1 multiplied with cot b minus 1 will be equal to 2. And this will be the task for you. I will prove the first one here. Given that a plus b is equal to 5 by 4, then tan a plus b will be equal to tan 5 by 4. So it will be equal to tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a into tan b is equal to 1. That means it will be tan a plus tan b is equal to 1 minus tan a into tan b. Then adding a 1 to both left hand side and right hand side, and again shifting this minus tan a into tan b towards the left hand side, we are getting 1 plus tan a plus tan b is equal to 1 plus 1 minus tan a into tan b. And then shifting this term towards the left hand side, it is 1 plus tan a plus tan b plus tan a into tan b is equal to 2. Then taking a common of 1 from the first two terms here, we are getting 1 plus 1 multiplied with 1 plus tan a, and taking a tan b common from the last two terms, it is tan b multiplied with 1 plus tan a is equal to 2. Then this will be equal to 1 plus tan a multiplied with 1 plus tan b is equal to 2. And here it is the proof of the problem number 8, and it is the first bit. Just the second bit is the text for you, and it is the similar procedure. Just you have to put cot a plus b as equal to cot 5 by 4. Then moving to the problem number 9. That is the problem number 9, and we have to prove that tan 3a multiplied with tan 2a multiplied with tan a is equal to tan 3a minus tan 2a minus tan a. This is the first bit, and in the second bit, cot a into cot 2a minus cot 2a into cot 3a minus cot 3a into cot a will be equal to 1. Again, the second bit is text for you. Just I am going for the proof of the first bit here. Okay, this is the proof. We know that 3a is equal to 2a plus a. Then taking tan of both sides, it is tan 3a is equal to tan 2a plus a. Then it is tan 3a is equal to tan 2a plus tan a whole divided by 1 minus tan 2a into tan a. Then tan 3a is multiplied with 1 minus tan 2a into tan a is equal to tan 2a plus tan a. Then multiplying this tan 3a into the both of the terms, it will be tan 3a minus tan 3a into tan 2a into tan a is equal to tan 2a plus tan a. Then just simplifying and changing the sides of some of the terms here, we are getting tan 3a minus tan 2a minus tan a is equal to tan 3a multiplied with tan 2a multiplied with tan a, and here it is the proof of the problem number 9. And the here it is the first bit of the problem number 9, and the second bit is text for you. Then moving to the last problem of this current video session, and that is the problem 10. So here it is the problem number 10, the last problem of this current video session. Let us go through the solution part. First of all, we have to go through the formula of tan a minus b. We know that tan a minus tan b divided by 1 plus tan a into tan b is equal to tan a minus b. Then we can write down tan a minus tan b is equal to tan a minus b multiplied with 1 plus tan a into tan b. Putting, let us consider a as 70 degree and b as 20 degree. So we are getting here tan 70 minus tan 20 is equal to tan 70 minus 20 multiplied with 1 plus tan 70 into tan 20. Then it is tan 70 minus tan 20 is equal to tan 50 multiplied with 1 plus tan 70 into cot 70. As we know that tan 20 is equal to tan 90 minus 70 and tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. So tan 20 can be written in the form of cot 70 degree. But you know that tan 70 into cot 70 is equal to 1. So tan 70 minus tan 20 is equal to tan 50 multiplied with 1 plus 1, that means 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So tan 70 minus tan 20 is equal to 2 tan 50. Then tan 70 degree is equal to tan 70 degree is equal to tan 20 degree plus 2 tan 50 degree. And here it has been the proof of the problem number 10. So here in this particular video session, just we have discussed about the most important 10 basic problems based upon the trigonometric ratios of compound angles. In the next video session, we are going to discuss about the transformation formula of the topic trigonometry. Till then, thank you.